Hey guys, it's me. This video is just going to be a summation of all the fun and exciting things that myself, Matt, and Lindsay got to do over the last week. On Thursday, Matt and I became officially a couple. He got his driver's license, and he's an excellent driver. I feel completely safe letting him drive me places. And so that was exciting. Those of you who watched my live stream on Thursday, you got to see that and hear that announcement. And then Saturday and Sunday in Tulare, they had the Sci-Con. It's a sci-fi convention. Kind of like a small taste of Comic-Con, but it was just the sci-fi genre. There were a lot of vendors selling a lot of cool stuff. And on Saturday, it was myself, Matt, my cousin Lindsay, and her daughter. We all went. I was Sam Winchester, because I love wearing plaid and flannel shirts in winter. And so I figured my hair is a little longer and a little darker, so I would be Sam. Lindsay was Dean, and Matt was also Dean. We were going to stage a scene where the two of them fight over me, because of how strong the Winchester bromance is. That didn't happen, but it was still fun. And Allison was dressed up as a butterfly fairy. And it was so cute. Absolutely adorable. When we were looking at the different booths and we saw other people in different costumes, I would basically tell them, we are all the Winchesters and we captured a fairy. Those of you who don't watch Supernatural, you won't know what I'm talking about. So I suggest you go into Netflix and remedy that. But be prepared for a feelings roller coaster. And then Sunday we went again. I was in my full Harley costume. And since I'm no longer 98 pounds and nothing, I looked a lot better this year. And I was very happy with how it turned out. Matt was a fanboy. He wore a Doctor Who shirt that we actually bought on Saturday. He and I got matching Doctor Who shirts. So that was fun. And Lindsay was a pirate, because she's part of the Renaissance Fair scene, and it was cool. Allison didn't go with us on Sunday. She got to spend the day with her grandparents. So it was just us three grown-ups. And it was a lot of fun. Got a lot of people wanting to take pictures with us, and it was awesome. I posted the pictures on my public Facebook page, Annalise Quinn 91. There's a link to that on my channel, Icon Art, and you can look at the pictures there. I still have to add some more, but you'll get the idea of how I was dressed both days, and it was a lot of fun. I recommend that all you guys who are into sci-fi movies or series, next time there's a sci-fi con near you, I recommend you go. It was a lot of fun, and it was cool to meet other people as into the sci-fi genre as I am. And then yesterday, Matt and I went on our first official date. He took me to Denny's. We both love seafood, so we both got tilapia with steamed broccoli. He had fries, and I had cheesy mashed potatoes. It was a really satisfying meal, and it was the first full meal I've been able to eat in a while, ever since my gut started acting up more. I still don't know what that cause of that is, but I'm hoping my GI specialist will get in touch with me soon to schedule an appointment to discuss what could be done to fix that. Because I really miss eating my favorite foods that are covered in cheese or with greasy meat like salami. But anytime I try to eat a full meal with that, I get queasy, and if I continue trying to eat, my stomach actually causes pain. So I could use prayers and support for that because it is very disheartening. I have started to lose a little weight again, but I'm nowhere near the danger zone yet. I'm hovering around 120 right now, but I'm hopeful to get back up to 125. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Unfortunately, on Sunday, I got a really bad headache because of the wig I was wearing. You can see it's... No, wait, other side. It's resting on my lamp right there. I haven't weighed the wig, but it felt like it weighed 2 pounds. And I had it on my head for 4 hours. So that led to a really bad headache Sunday. He and I were going to have our date night then, after the con. But because I wasn't up to it, we just hung out at Lindsay's house and got to relax. It was a good time. Sorry, that was my mom. She's running around like a headless chicken right now trying to get a bunch of stuff done. And while she's doing that, I'm going to help keep laundry going, and I'm going to keep an eye on the pot roast that she's cooking. But anyways, my headache lasted from Sunday around 1:30 p.m. till Monday night, within a couple hours of me going to bed. I think the stupid daylight savings thing made it worse. I don't know why they don't just abolish daylight savings, because what good does that really do, honestly? But, he was very supportive throughout my headache. Matt is just nothing but great to me. And the more I get to know about him, the more I realize he is the best thing to ever happen to me. And I don't miss my ex anymore. Once in a while, I'll think about him, but not like, oh, I miss him, but more like, I hope he's making a better person of himself now, but I doubt that. I'm not the kind of person that if you hurt me and walk away, I'll hate you. I will just not want to talk to you anymore if you do end up trying to get back into my life. Especially if I've given you multiple chances to make it right with me, but you refuse to see where you did wrong. And so I still pray for him. Because honestly, when you pray for someone that's hurt you, it's much easier to not hate them. Because when you have hate and bitterness in your heart towards someone, all that does is cause you pain. And so I'm trying to be a better person and not hate anyone anymore. Some people make that very difficult, but I am growing and changing for the better, and Matt has inspired me to do so. So that's why I love Matt so very much. Anyways, our date night was really nice. I already mentioned what we ate. But we also went to the mall after eating just to kill an hour before the movie was going to start. We went to Hot Topic, which is my favorite store, and I got a Slytherin coin purse. Because I had been needing an actual coin bag for a while, but I just never got around to getting one. And it's resting in my purse. And it was just really nice. And then we went and saw Logan. I promise you, I will not spoil it. I don't believe in giving out spoilers until the movie has been out for a couple months. That's how I roll. So don't panic and think, oh no, she's going to spoil it. I'm not going to. I will comment on some aspects of the movie, though. Kind of like a mini film critique observation. But spoiler-free. If you're not comfortable with brief nudity, I recommend that if you go see it, when the scene comes up where there's a bunch of women in the back of the car with dresses on and they're obviously drunk, I advise you to look away as soon as you hear one of the girls in the center say, "Hey, driver," because she flashes him. Matt and I saw it and we're like, really, Marvel? Really? You had to throw that in the movie? But other than that, there wasn't anything horribly objectionable. It's not a kids' movie. The warnings were not a joke. There's a lot of graphic violence. A lot. I won't go into detail on that, but just know, if you take your kids to see this, you're a bad parent. I'm sorry. I don't care how much your kids like movies like that. It is not meant for children. It isn't. Make them wait till they're at least in their teenage years before they see it. But it was a great movie overall. Lots of language too. But the way it was used was for comedic effect. So I didn't take offense to it. And there was a lot that happened in that movie that I was like, Marvel? Why? But I won't say anything else. But if you go and see the movie, you'll see what I mean. After the movie, we went back to his house to hang out for a little bit before I went home. And it was nice. Had a good time with him. I always do. It's really something special when you're in love with your very best friend. If you're not best friends with the person that you're dating or married to, you're not doing it right. Then I went home. I got home around 1, so I'm pretty tired right now. But that's not why I'm tired. I'm tired because my brand new mouse cage that I assembled last week with him came with a defective water bottle. It leaks nonstop, and I'm super annoyed about that. But I saved my old cage water bottle. All I have to do now is find a way to rig it so it'll stay in place without having to remove any of the other attachable tubing that gives the mice more areas to explore. Not sure when I'll get that figured out, but I'll come up with something. But I was up till 2 or 2:30 trying to find a way to keep that stupid water bottle propped up. And I ended up doing a quick cleaning of the lower level. I'm not joking, but this much of the bottom of the cage was wet from that stupid water bottle leaking. I'm not going to use that one again. But yeah, I'm pretty tired from sleep loss. But overall, this last week has gone really well. It's been nice. I'm happier than I've been in a very, very long time. Those of you who have stuck with me from the beginning, you've got to see me change a lot over the last several months. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking around with me. Especially when I was very negative and filled with pain and I couldn't see the positive in a lot of things. Your loving support and your prayers and messages to check up on me, those mean more than I can express. Except I will say thank you so much. It's really something to know that you got support all over the world. And it just blows my mind how there are still good people in this world, and I finally found a few of them. I also want to show you guys something really funny. Oops. Stay put. I forgot that I taped what I want to show you onto my wall. So Matt and I did a photo booth last night. And this is how the pictures turned out. Sorry it's not focusing very well. Oh, there we go. Nice one. Sweet, sappy one. And then a silly one. That was my idea. And then another silly one. Because I'm not a very serious person. I like to joke around. I like to act like a nut. I like to look a certain way and then act differently. Because I find it priceless when people look at me and make assumptions about me, and then when they get to hear me talk, they're totally wrong. Next month, I will be making a very silly video. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to spoil it. I just want you guys to see it and be surprised. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to end this video now and make some iced tea because it is hot here in California now. Yesterday, I think it got up to 85, and I think today's going to be 85 as well. I miss winter already. But thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you for your loving support. And I'll try to make more videos more often. I love you all, and I'll keep you posted.